Hey, what's up New Zealand and the world? Lucas Lawman's Kiwi Voice. Thought it was time to give you a bit of a roundup or summary with regards to what's going on around New Zealand today. So we'll try and cover off the key points, give you a little bit of photographic evidence or footage there, and we'll get on with it. So firstly, what have I seen today? All of these sources are a combination of mainstream media and alternative media, as I always try and do. We try and look at all angles so we can give you a bit of a clearer picture. So before dawn, at around 5:30 p.m, hundreds of police in riot gear, shields, helmets, masks, batons, etc. moved in on the Parliament occupation in Wellington. What appears to be an attempt to shut down the protest once and for all. So toilets were uplifted, the shower cubicles that were delivered the other day by that kind gentleman there, they've been removed, uplifted, and now cars have begun to be towed as well. At last check there were only, and that was about, by the time you see this, it would be about half an hour to an hour ago, there were only 3 left blocking any kind of access on any roads around Parliament. So they've removed a significant number of cars after approaching this morning en masse in riot gear, etc. To this point, again, about an hour ago, 36 people have been arrested. And in response, these are the scenes outside the Christchurch Central Police Station. So I popped down there lunchtime today, small group of around sort of 20 or 30 people had gathered really to make a stand against what was happening in their eyes with regards to police activity in Wellington. So that had popped up pretty quickly as well. We have heard that other protests around the country, although I can't confirm that, just through media channels. I have seen through live feeds, both on mainstream media, so we're talking Stuff and News Hub, as well as all the other live feeds on the ground from multiple different, there's Chantal Baker, there's Free NZ, there's the Daily Examiner, there's a bunch of people on the ground as well as just general citizens. So both from mainstream media and those sources, I have seen multiple incidents of aggression from both sides of this current occupation, that is from police and protesters. They both appear to have been instigators on separate incidents from the information that I have seen on either side there. However, pepper spray has been widely used in a non-directed way across the top of the crowds of protesters. I've heard different things about the rules of engagement when it comes to pepper spray, and apparently it goes against that. Once again, I cannot confirm that. However, it was sprayed in a pretty open manner across the top of crowds. A fire extinguisher was used in retaliation from the middle of the campground, straight at a police officer. I saw a clear high definition video of that. And that's where we're sitting today. Currently there are a row of protesters, linked arms, calling hold the line, singing all the usual stuff that they have been doing this entire occupation. Police continue to move in different areas around the protest, uplifting cars, removing infrastructure, they're removing tents, any kind of rubbish, anything that they see, gazebos, they're all being chucked in the bin. I've seen video directly of that occurring, a massive skip, as well as forklifts lifting cars and taking them away. Personally, I think that obviously this has become the last resort for them and they're getting stuck into trying to get rid of this thing by force. I can't help but think that there were other options available. Simply put, if anyone from Parliament had come out and talked to these protesters, we may well be in a different place. There were 5 or 6 different freedom groups across the protest that were willing to speak, that represented the majority of people there. Unfortunately, there are the aggressive fringe. I hate to use that word fringe, but it's just on the edges of the protest. There definitely are an aggressive few, and the mainstream media continues to focus on those people and those people alone. So that's where we're at. It is now 1:43 p.m, so that'll give you an idea of how up to date this is. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Pay attention to Kiwi Voice. Like, share, comment, subscribe wherever you're seeing this. Keep an eye on the page. Stay safe, stay free, and we'll see you again real soon.